think I'm back. I don't know what the hell happened. My iPhone has done that 3 times now on different lives. It just randomly shuts off. It doesn't shut off. It doesn't shut off the phone. It just ends the stream. I don't know if it's because the phone gets too hot. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. That kind of sucks. Let's see. It still says it's live. So no one can see the stream. Oh yeah, I don't understand why it does that. Anyway, I'm back. We have no viewers, but we have 1 like, so interesting. Interesting, my friends. Your channel, it's not gonna let me do this, is it? It says settings. What the fuck? Trying to figure this out because it still says the other live is going, even though it shouldn't be. Yeah, and I can't. Well, I can't open this one. Anyway, if you're just joining me here, I was over on another live a second ago on this same channel, the one with the new Pike Enterprise thumbnail. I don't know what happened. Like I said, the stream just stopped. I think everybody's still over there waiting, and I can't get into it to tell them. Hold on, no, don't do that. Let's see. All right, so there we go. Hopefully you guys will see the message over there and come over here and join me on this one. Why that happened, I don't know. It's weird though. Gotta love YouTube and its many snafus. Yeah, I think it's the YouTube app on here. But anyway, I'm here now, so. Hold on here. There we go. All right. It's just me, or does the new warship Enterprise from Picard kind of look like the depictions of the ISS Enterprise D from Dark Mirror? Similar. I would say similar for sure. Guys, hit that like button. And sorry the other stream died. I don't know why. I know it says 2 streams, but that's impossible. Yet here we are. YouTube. Oh, how we hate you, YouTube. I can't even end it. Like, there's no way to end it. It's really, really strange. There was a YouTube update on... Actually, I think there's a new iOS update. Maybe I should download it because Anyway, I'm here. Hi. Sorry about that. We're in the Nexus. We're in the Nexus. We're in the Nexus. Anyway, Inquisitor Shannon Murphy. Someone say mirror. Ooh. Yeah, what's up, Shannon? Why are you all like dark and inquisitor-y? Does Disney turn you evil? I think YouTube crossed the streams. The technical marvel that is YouTube strikes again. I hear a pug. You do. It's the live. This is the live that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because it is the stream that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, welcome back. The Imperial answer. And do they ever elaborate on what became of the Klingons, Cardassians, or Dominion in Picard? No, they. Klingons, no. Cardassians, kind of. Dominion, no. That's Discovery we're talking about. Inquisitor Shannon, I haven't gone to the park to start work yet. Daniel's Hot Topic. So, when the next stream for Alien Isolation? When is the next stream for Alien Isolation? Is that game discontinued? The game's not discontinued, I don't think, but I don't know when the next stream for that will be. Getting annoyed with it really quick. Shows as ended now. Okay, cool. Jamie Williams, am I the only one who is disappointed that the Enterprise is still all disco? Still, the Strange New Worlds poster was hoping to at least see straight pylons on the original scale. You are not the only one disappointed. Alien Isolation ain't the captain's cup of tea. I mean, it is when I'm in the mood for it, but the sneak around and I just want to fucking blast the shit out of these androids that are fucking chasing me and kill them all. But no, you gotta sneak around. I don't like games where you sneak around and do stealth shit. I hate that. I don't have the patience for it. A lot of situations, I just gonna turn the corner with a gun and start blowing people away. Just how it is. That's why I started playing Alien Fireteam. It's more fun. Am I the only one who's not bothered by any of the changes to the Enterprise and Strange New Worlds? Okay, I'm going to say this for the last fucking time. I like the Enterprise from Discovery. I like the Disco Prize. I like the one from Strange New Worlds. It shouldn't look like that. It's the Prime timeline. It should not look like that. So there's no excuse of, that's fine. It can't be a design from the 60s bullshit. I like it. So to say this, what did you say? Am I the only one not bothered? I'm not bothered by it as long as it's a redesigned new universe or an alternate universe Enterprise. It's fucking great. 100%. Did a good job. Johnny's, love your work. But like I said in the last stream, don't feed me a shit sandwich and tell me it's caviar. It's not the Prime fucking Enterprise, and they're trying to shoehorn it in as the Prime Timeline Enterprise, and it just does not work for me. Boom. So no, I'm not bothered by it. I like the design, but to say it's Prime, that bothers me, and that's exactly what they're doing. So that's why I'm bothered. So no, I like the changes that were made to it. They're very appropriate. They look good. It's a modern take on the TOS Enterprise. Awesome job. But the fact of the matter is, they've showed that ship for 50 years in Trials and Tribulations in DS9. They showed the bridge of it in Relics. They showed it in A Mirror Darkly properly, even the bridge and everything, and it looked fucking great. As it should look. They paid it the tribute it deserved for being the original for 50 years, and it worked in Prime. Because it's a period piece. I don't care how you think it'll not look good in modern times. It does, 100%. 100 fucking %. So if you're period piece, and it's been represented correctly in all other versions of Prime where it's seen, then keep up the tradition. But Discovery pissed all over all of that with their Prime timeline, which nothing looks like it should. So I don't have a problem with how the new Enterprise looks. But as soon as I say it's not how it should look, everybody's all up on my ass. Well, it looks good. You gotta like it, and it can't look like it did in the '60s. Well, fuck you, because it should look like how it looks in the '60s with updated visual effects, modern lighting, and modern cinematography. You can make that ship look fucking amazing. The fact of the matter is, there's no wrong angle to look at the TOS Enterprise. It looks beautiful from every angle. This new thing looks great from a lot of angles, but some angles are fucking off because they fucked with the ratio. They made the neck shorter, they put the pylons into the secondary hull lower, and they've also put the stupid swept back struts on it, which look good. It's a fine look for a starship, just does not fit the time. So, anyway, I'm not bothered by the looks of it either, is what I'll say to your in response. Where the fuck did that comment go? Dun, 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 dun. All right, the new theme song for the live that lasts forever credits Stuart Foley as theme creator. I'm disappointed but not surprised. At least Fallen Order knew how to treat the Star Wars canon. Strange New Worlds already doesn't seem to do the same for Trek. Well, it's firmly placed in the Discovery, the Discoverse. It's not Prime. It's just not. Like, Prodigy and Lower Decks are fucking way more Prime than Strange New Worlds is going to be. So, I would not say I'm disappointed with Discovery, Enterprise, and Stranger Worlds, but I would have preferred it if the original design had moved closer to the design had moved closer to the TOS version. Good answer. Eric says, Cap got a haircut, Mr. Clean Marine. All the writers have no respect for canon and not shove agendas down our throats, but do they listen? No. Did you see Anti-Trekkers 3 timeline theory? Yes, I did, and it's not his theory. It's one of many that have been talked about over the years. He just expounded on it and made it a video about it. The worst part is that they fixed many. The worst part is they had many times to fix it, but they gave the middle finger to say it's Prime, not trying to go fandom menace, but they're being arrogant. Although I was cooking and thinking my phone just went on background mode. Just saw the new stream. And modern resolution, 4K, 4K, 4K. Jonathan, I downloaded Bridge Crew. It is 60% off with the TNG DLC bundle on the PlayStation Network. It is good, but it seems to lack content. Yeah, the missions get repetitive very quickly, but it's still super fun, especially if you're playing with other people and in VR. The change in aesthetics with Discovery kind of reminds me how they retconned a lot of older whatever mechs and ships in later Macross, seemingly trying to distance themselves from older designs. Yeah. Agreed, Captain. TOS Enterprise forever. I'm glad you are back. I was afraid your power went out or something. No, but the goddamn YouTube app has been acting up on this thing for a while now. Wait, there's people that make videos expounding on Star Trek stuff? Uber Newman says, I look at all the new stuff as all the pieces knocked off the table and as a whole different thing. I agree that they should just stop trying to tie it into TOS Prime Timeline. Neil Simpson, I wonder if Strange New Worlds will have an intro song with lyrics like Enterprise. It'll be very similar to the original Trek sound, I'm sure. Hey, thought I'd stop by and say hello. Hello, Calamity Psi Shipyards. Shannon Murphy says, I don't know if anyone saw the tweet recently made by the official Discovery account. They were basically insulting us. What'd they say? Though speaking of Macross, did you ever watch Robotech or Voltron back in the day? Voltron, yes. Robotech, no. Shannon Murphy, Puggle sounds all tuckered out. Aw. Yeah, she had a busy day of sleeping on the couch, sleeping on the chair, sleeping on her bed underneath my desk. She's had a very hard day of sleeping in different spots. Huggins, you need to wake up and not snore because it's very distracting. No one likes it. No one likes to hear you snoring. Fuck you too. Wish I could super chat, but if I give you $1, the bank charges me 20 more in overdraft. Oh shit, that's not good. SC Scout guy, I realize you are a PlayStation guy, but did you see the new Halo series trailer? I'm really disappointed in it. I haven't seen it, actually. David T. So long as Star Trek teams don't try to do something like rationalize the Force via midichlorians, I'll be happy. They've already done that, though, with, here, look at this TOS Enterprise, which fits firmly between the cage and season 1 of TOS. But, it's twice as big. It's actually bigger than, well, I wouldn't say it's bigger than a Galaxy class, but it's goddamn big. Just because. Stylistic changes I can maybe accept. The double the fucking size, I cannot. So, Tim McCaffrey, $20. Cheers. Sorry I don't super chat much, but thank you for everything you guys do. What's one legacy ship you want to see in Picard season 2 or season 3? A Galaxy class or a Sovereign? 100%. Daniel's hot topic: Star Trek: First Contact and the temporal Cold War factions of the 26th, 29th century, and 31st centuries created the Enterprise and Discovery timelines, so it is at least connected to the OG universe. Puggy sounds like Darth Vader with a sinus infection. Oh my goodness. Colin Barrett, I was listening to Psychology lecture earlier, which went into what is going on with social media and online hate. It was disturbing. Short version, it's a symptom of a much bigger social problem. Yeah, I've heard that talked about as well. Squadron Course, it will be okay. One of my paychecks got delayed, so I came up short this week, just trying not to make it worse, you know? Oh, I hear you, man. Real life comes first. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. A wise man once told me, hate leads to suffering. Yes. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Back when they were making TNG, they had an open call for scripts that they could filter through for the best of the best, and even brought some good writers on board from it. I hope they do this again. Maybe they will. Sand gets everywhere. It does. Are there any particular aliens you hope to see in Strange New Worlds? We're already going to see an Andorian or an offshoot of the Andorians. We see Tholians in Enterprise. I don't need to see them. We can't see the Gorn, really. Maybe the Medusans. I'd like to see more of the Medusans, maybe. Strange new ones. That's what I'd like to see. There you go. Everyone here's seen the new Halo TV trailer. What do you think? That looks good. I'm excited for that, actually. I'm not even a Halo fan, but I mean, it's sci-fi. It looks good, so I'm down. I'm down like the rodeoist of clowns. So yeah, looking forward to checking that out at some point. So yes, I'm excited. Hashtag excited. Timing couldn't have been better. I just designed a new Halo ship for that from that universe. Ooh. Colin says Strange New Worlds can revisit a lot in the TOS races, but looking at Discovery, do we really want them to? Stupid question, but are Tholians originally from Andromeda? Nobody knows where the Tholians originally came from. We've actually done a video which goes into the Tholians quite extensively on Trekyards here. They kind of appeared, and yeah, nobody knows much about them. They could be from another galaxy. Hold on a second, let me see if I can use one of Raymond Anders' books that he sent me. So the Worlds of the Federation. We'll read you what they have in here about the Tholians. How's that? Tholia. Huh. There you go. Right to it. So Tholia. See? Whole bunch of information on the Tholians. So let's see what it says. Tholia 2. Primary unknown. Coordinates not established. The exact location of Tholia is not known at this time. The Tholians refer to their territory as in space as the territorial annex of the Tholian Assembly, suggesting that their expansion is one of conquest rather than mutual interplanetary agreement. Areas of deep space are repeatedly claimed by the Tholians as their own. First contact with the Tholians was made with by the USS Intrepid, as it carried out a deep space charting mission near the disputed Tholian border. The Federation vessel was warned unconditionally to leave the area of space, and Captain Spiak of the Intrepid withdrew and informed Starfleet of the contact. A Tholian transmission several weeks later demanded an audience with the Federation, specifically with Captain Spiak at the borderline. The Tholians thought it was prudent to determine the nature of their possible enemy. Computer analysis of the visual communications has yielded some information on the nature of the Tholians. They live within a searing hot methane environment. In fact, established temperatures within the Tholian vessel were more than 500 degrees. They are members of a hive culture and possess the hive mind. Tholians are modified at birth to perform a specific function in adulthood, resulting in many highly specialized outer body configurations. Warrior, ruler, and builder classes have been identified within the Tholian culture, and it is believed that there are many more. The Tholian web, an intricate net-like force field, is the primary weapon of the Tholian space fleet. Through a process known as Federation science, through a process unknown to Federation science, 2 or more vessels can weave a tractor web around a vessel and tow it back to port. Once completed, the web cannot be broken by conventional weaponry. So yeah, they don't know much about them. There's a Starfleet Battles book too that goes into a little bit more of where they kind of fit in the galactic map. They're kind of in a weird area of space between the Klingons and oh shit, I can't even remember now. We did a whole video on it, so did a lot of research. I would say go look up Trekyards Tholians. You'll find the episode and check that out. Any thoughts on what species Murph is? Not really, no. We've talked about a few different ideas during lives. Could be a lot of things. But specifically, no, I don't have any thoughts on it. Fine, check that Tholian video out. Thanks, Cap. No problem. Tholian lore. The only thing I can think of is that Murph is a baby Q. I can't think of anything else that could swallow a star and survive. Let's see. Story time with the Cap. Maybe they're from a pocket universe. The TV show Cortana looks like A young, drunk Laura Dern wearing a $5 eBay wig. Okay. Can Tholians be assimilated by the Borg? Their hive minds would seem to make them ideal. Good question. Don't know. Cool history, Cap. Thanks. No problem. I was thinking the same thing. Maybe they'd melt Borg implants. They keep bringing me back to the... Okay, I had a question. Would you guys... I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a video a while ago called The Mugatu Survival Guide 101, where I did like a lecture at Starfleet talking about the Mugatu. It was right after the episode with the Mugatu in Lower Decks. It's on both channels. Are those videos you like to see where I'm actually reading some old lore like that out of these books and editing, like having it all edited with pictures and all that? Is that something you guys would be interested in? Even bite-sized little pieces of video, like a minute or so of just interesting fact? Is that something you guys would be interested in? Because I've been thinking about doing it quite a bit, and I think a majority of them would probably be over in the Captain Foley personal channel, but I've of course share them on the community feed for the Trekyards page as well. But if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know, because I've got tons of old books, lots of great information on old ships, and so much great stuff. And we like to include those in all of our scripts that we write, which gets a lot of people up in arms, like, Trekyards, they're not using canon information. No, we're creating a fucking interesting, well-crafted story that people will want to hear about. We don't just use canon stuff, because a lot of times, let's use everything mentioned in canon. Okay, the Tholians are, they live in a really hot environment, and they like punctuality, and they have a web. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. I tend to get confused between Tholians and the Undine. Quite different, though. I did actually think that the Cortana from the TV series looked like a young Dr. Pulaski. One of the book series got into the Tholians, Vanguard series, if I remember correctly. Yes, Vanguard is a fantastic series, and yes, they do get into the Tholians. Yes, that would be cool. Yes, it would be awesome. Yes, for sure. Yes, that would be great reference videos. I enjoy them when they're short. Yeah, like short treks. I'll even help you edit it, says Matt. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Sure. Yes, absolutely, Captain. Borg Tholians would be freaking awesome. In the Star Trek Fleet Command game, they touched upon the concept of Borg triples, too. Weather is going to suck here tomorrow. 6 inches of snow, and it's supposed to be 16 Fahrenheit with wind chill minus 27 degrees Celsius. That sucks. They're called What Ifs, and they're fun. Those old book stuff is that aspect of Trek that I like. It's respectable, well done canon support in my book. Yes, there are some Tholians in my book. Just saying, Squadron Course. Yes, I still got around to reading that. God damn it. Yes, and the short Trek tip of the day. Yeah, so it's something I might get into for sure. Lots of old content, and of course I would refer to what it's from and stuff so you guys know. It's not canon information. But see, this is all the not canon stuff that we had growing up before TNG. Like, this was our canon. The Starfleet Technical Manual. That's a fucking Bible to me. That's the Bible. Like, we grew up like worshiping this stuff. And then Enterprise comes along and says, yeah, all that stuff you grew up with, all that beta stuff, yeah, no, fuck you. So that's why Enterprise immediately just got the brush off from me. Enterprise does not impress me at all, till after the fact, and then it's pretty good. But it still messes with my canon, and don't do that, because a lot of the stuff that was written in that intervening space of time was so well thought out, so well crafted, so well put together, even tied in with other people other people's works as well to kind of create this really crafted, intricate canon environment. And then they come along and say, nah, see all that shit that you liked? Nah, nah, nah. We're going to fuck that right up. How you doing? So, let's see. It always bugged me that the Borg never used cloaks. They surely assimilated cultures that had them, but resorted to Zap Brannigan's tactic of sending wave after wave of ships in. A Borg pug would be cool. Yeah. Captain, I personally like Pulaski arc. I think it would be nice for a what if Pulaski stayed on TNG. That'd be a great what if. A Borg pug would be cool. Captain, I personally like... never mind, I read that one twice now. I would be interested in videos like based on what we've seen on the TV shows, how all cars work in obscure parts of ships, like where the bathrooms are. Yeah, I could do shit like that too. Spider Course, I like when you go over the old rare books. That's all there was before the internet. Yeah, tell me about it. Neil Simpson, some of the Minecraft takes on Star Trek ships are fantastic. The interiors are great. You ever thought about touring people around the TMP Mind Trek Enterprise? No, I haven't. I don't think I've actually seen it. I've seen the outside of it, but I haven't had a tour of it or anything. Jonathan Riddle. And plus, if done right, non-canon stories can be interpreted as canon with no problem. Wait, is that the one by Okuda? Which is what the who? What is what done by Okuda? Joshua Farrow. I was wondering if there was any Starfleet officers in the new Trek that are in the species from Darmok. The Tamarians? Just one, and that is his name is on Lord X. Can't remember his name now. Yeah, he got turned into a puppet. Lots of books, authors wrote episodes. So it's all good with me. But T'Pol boobs. Wasn't a fan of T'Pol the first watch through of that show. Should we consider boycotting Picard after what Whoopi said about the Holocaust? No, because that's just fucking stupid. I want to know if the Borg assimilated the Wadi. Would the Borg Queen start skipping and singing A la Moraine? Jesus Christ. Hopefully not. Dang, I wish I had access to FASA recognition manuals as a kid. I know. I got some now thanks to Raymond Ander. All that shit you liked, we're just gonna go and fuck that up. Was that a quote taken from the Star Trek Discovery manual? Yeah, this is the Star Trek Discovery Bible, which was written on a fucking napkin. Well, you know that shit you know? Yeah, we're gonna fuck that up. I am Puggus of Borg. Or just infect the Borg with a virus that makes them skip around and sing. But the cube failed to take the Federation, and they refused to learn from that failure. Let's see. Well, it's definitely what Chris Chibnall said when he retconned Doctor Who to oblivion. Kayshawn. That's it. Thank you. That's his name. His eyes open. Thank you. Eric Martin throws in $5. Drink. Shaka when the walls fell. We're the cannons aboard the sailing ship Enterprise in Generation Canon. Would you rather get a drink at 10 Forward or Quarks? Probably 10 Forward. I like a quieter bar. I like the view in 10 Forward. I'd love to sit down and chat with Guinan. Yes, I can separate the character from what anything that an actress said. But anyway, Quarks might be a little too rambunctious, although there are Dabo girls, and I could use a holosuite, but I could just walk down to like a deck or two on the Enterprise D to a holodeck. So I think depends on my mood, but I think 10 Forward would probably be more my speed. Lieutenant Kayshawn, yes, thank you. I think a napkin is being generous, more like a length of toilet paper. Curtis has been busy downloading games for his new PC. Good man. Quirks, especially with either Dax around. Yes, well. Squatter Course says, I got to go to NASA Museum in Huntsville, Alabama once. They had the original notes from the early engineers on display. Some of them were on napkins. Well, yes. But Zeraxis, $10. Hey, Cap, been a while. Figured I'd pop in and say hi. Good to see you, Zeraxis. Long time no see. Anyone seen Doug Dresser updates on the set of the Orville? He looks like he is having an absolute ball. Bless him. I hope his health issues improve. Yes, sir. Yeah, I like 10 forward. Also, Captain, says Curtis, why is the Cheyenne class starship upside down? It's not. Will you drink the green stuff in 10 forward? Yes, I will try the green stuff. I mean, you say that, but they friggin' time traveled in the last ditch effort to win. Why didn't they cloak the cube and just sucker punch Earth? Yeah. Quark's noise levels can reach 90 decibels. Discovery's new bar looks like a nice place to hang out. Yeah, Discovery's new bar looks good. For sure. SC Scout Guy, do you think that any of the crew of the Enterprise used their holosuite time to just have huge gangbangs? Yes. Yes, I would. Jonathan, I would like Star Trek Picard to retcon the retcon from the first contact and make the Borg Queen just a regular Borg that was once a queen, but used like Locutus as a representative to break the will. Okay. If you've ever seen the Cheyenne, you'd understand. I have seen the Cheyenne. Are you talking to me? Who the fuck you think you're talking to? You mean this fucking Cheyenne? The USS Cheyenne operations fucking manual right there. It is not fucking upside down. Alright? Like, God damn it, mother. It can be either way. This is basically the fucking Baran from Discovery, but it's not. Is this the Cheyenne you're talking about? Because if this isn't the Cheyenne you're talking about, then my friend, you don't know what the Cheyenne is. Because when you say Cheyenne to a Trekkie, this is what they fucking think of. And excuse me, but yeah. So if I saw the Cheyenne, I'd know what you're talking about. God damn it! I think you mean it's a joke because it could look the same either way. There is no up or down. Idiot. Let's see. Uh-oh. No, I wasn't talking to you, LOL. Oh, okay. Sorry, rant over. Didn't Starfleet use synthahol instead of real alcohol for a particular reason? Yes. My gosh, where do you get this stuff? You should see what's behind the goddamn camera right now. There's a whole bookshelf full of fucking books. Was talking to Terrence. Okay, I'm sorry, battery. Or B4TT3RY. There is no upside down in space. It's true. Anyway, I had the biggest crush on the 11th Doctor back then. Okay, don't care. 11th Doctor can... Not a fan. I saw a poster for Strange New Worlds today, not the TOS Enterprise, no matter how much they say it is, but I still like the reimagining better than the JJ Prize. Amen. This one as the JJ Prize would have been fucking great. If you're in space, it's always upside down and right side up at the same time. In space, every view is true from a certain point of view. I knew the book was coming out on that one. David says, okay, fine. I'll get all the way off your back about that. But still, I feel like the board could have been the big bad of the setting. But instead they grabbed the idiot ball. Any word on Strange New Worlds? Comes out May 5th, the day after May the 4th be with you. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Colin says, if I had access to holodeck, it'd be worse than Berkeley. Hell yeah. Matt Borman, I didn't notice anything, but for some reason I was behind by like 9 seconds. All of a sudden I refreshed and it was you adjusting the camera. Hashtag no more window e-screens. Oh yeah. Fuck the window e-screen. Squadron Course, did you get my email about the Star Wars statue? No worries either way, I just wanted to find a good home for it. Yes, I did, and I thought I would refer it to Samuel, which I did do, and I haven't heard a goddamn word back from him because he's always busy and probably forgot all about it. It is very cool, and I would be interested because it looks really neat. I just have to find a spot home for it, but he is a huge Star Wars fan, so I wanted to give him the opportunity, and I did ask him, but I haven't heard back. So I need to either ask him again, or you can just send it to me, and then I can give it to him when he comes and visits, should that be the case. So, yes? There you go. But yes, I did see that, and I honestly just said, I think Sam would really appreciate this. Sam, you want to look at this email? Yeah, forward it to me. Okay, boom. What was in the Trekyards? But anyway, so I forwarded it to his personal email so he would not forget, and I haven't heard a goddamn thing back since the day you sent it, because I forwarded it the same day. So. Just wait for the metaverse, my friend. It's coming. As long as you're not using it to spank teenage boys like Barkley, you wouldn't be worse. That reminds me, the bars are open again in Ontario, and I'm comfy, so not going out. Oh yes, that's true. Is it coming out on Drinko de Mayo? Okay. Let's see. Zuckerberg can stick his metaverse where the sun don't shine. It's one step away from the Matrix. Yeah. Or as we call it here in California, Cinco de Drinko. What is the metaverse thing everyone is going on about? You ever seen Ready Player One? It's that. I didn't know Samuel was a big Star Wars fan. Yeah, he's read all of the expanded universe stuff, but I'll ask him again. But honestly, who's closer to you, him or me? Because if you want to send it, just send it to everyone's closer. Because I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. How often do you and Sam hang out in person? What was like once every year and a half or so we would get together. But COVID's really screwed that up, so. Were Picard's fish holographic? No. Are you ready for the Book of Boba Fett episode tonight? Yes. What TNG character is your least favorite? Wesley. No. Tasha Yar. If I had access to a holodeck, they would ban my privileges the next day. Yes. No biggie. Have some extra books too. Thought they might be good for one of the giveaway boxes. Yeah, I got a lot of good mystery box stuff. After having gone through all the stuff in the basement, so I got a lot of cool stuff for those. Say Cap, I've got a question. Is Sam cool with us messaging him directly via Facebook? What kind? I was kind of wondering about my commission since it's been a year since we did recording and it's still not been finished. Yeah, shoot him an email and remind him. Don't get me started on the editing and filmed episodes. That's a sticky spot for me too, because we filmed a lot of great stuff that I'd like to have edited and put out, but he just says he doesn't have the time, and we'll get to it eventually. And it's some of the stuff's been sitting there for years. Since it's an originals, email him at trekyards@hotmail.com. Say attention Sam, and just say what's going on with the episode. He's going to say he's really busy with fan films, and we got all this new Trek coming out now. But that's no excuse because it has been filmed, and I think I don't know about the 3D renders for it, but they should be done because that was quite a long time ago. So yeah, I hate taking the heat for that, but that's all in his court. So, but message him on Facebook, he probably won't see it, but sending an email to the Trekyards and saying "Attention, Sam," and just give him a reminder of what it's about. I think bridge window view screens work just as on the fact that the phaser or torpedo hits the bridge, everyone is on it is dead, with or without the window. Cap, to let you know, I just got the Star Wars Bridge Crew going and tried to download it. I hope it works. Cool. Metaverse is just corporate version of Second Life. Is Ready Player One worth watching? Yes. Yeah, but Ready Player One was cooler. Christine was in it. Ready Player One. Ready Player is a cool movie, but fuck that shit. I'd be down for it. I saw on the news tonight that someone had a United Federation of Planets fag at that Canada truck protest thing. Oh, for fuck's sakes. A divergence in the space-time continuum happened. COVID messes with everything. Wesley, boo. I liked Ready Player One. The book was better, but the movie was fun. That said, the second book sucked, in my honest opinion. Dun dun dun. Not a fan of Wesley, too, Cap. Editing is such a tedious process. Working on any cool projects? Oh, asking Matt. I'm sure that more than enough will get brain dead kids of today hooked. Christ, it's hard enough to pull them away from their devices. Now as things are. All right, thanks. I'll give it a try. I tried checking in earlier last year, but figured I'd just wait at some point. I'll send him another one, and hopefully he'll see it and get to it. Yeah, well, just send it to the Trekyards one because I will see it. I just put in the subject line, "Attention, Samuel," and then regarding, and then the ship name because I can't remember the ship name offhand. But and then I will see it as well, and I'll forward it to his personal email. And I mean, I'm not his dad, and I don't live close enough to like throw things at him, but I'll give him a reminder. Sorry about that, Zeraxis. Yeah, Wesley was annoying, but I have gained a lot of respect for Wheaton over the last few years. Now I know more about him. Joseph Cole says, I don't envy you at all. It's going to be tough to keep up with all the new Trek. I can't imagine how much editing has to take place. Oh my god, you have no idea. Captain, have you ever been in a fan film? I've been in a few, yes. Just wrapped up the Ross party. Is that pug snoring or my furnace going out? It is the pug snoring. What time will the Book of Boba Fett episode 6 come out tonight? Don't tell me I have to wait till 2 a.m. in the morning. Depends which time zone you're in, but yeah, I think it's like midnight Pacific time. So I don't have any predictions on it, no. Time travel is not possible. Captain, you and Sam should make a pick one episode you want released pass that you can use anytime once every 2 years. I mean, yeah, but I've had this discussion multiple times. People that know me and know about the situation know that I've tried and how frustrated I am by it, but I just gotta let it roll off my back because anyway. 10 forward had huge windows. Do they evacuate when they go to red alert? Are there bulkheads that come down? I feel like this has been addressed in an episode. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Sam, that's his name. I keep mistakenly calling him Sean. Midnight in Iceland. Zeraxis, nah, it's all good. I knew it was going to take a while, regardless. Between where I was with the queue and with COVID slowing everything down, we'll do as you say again. Thanks again. No problem, Zeraxis, and again, I apologize. So just keep reminding us, well, keep reminding him. But yeah. I'm still hoping that Strange New Worlds Enterprise will be revealed to be more like TOS when the series actually premieres. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Don't let stuff stress you out. Everyone does the best they can. Better to focus on things that make you happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Matt says, I can show you some renders I've done of the model of the original Enterprise that look freaking fantastic. Sweet, Matt. All right, let's see. Coming up in an hour. What is it? 1:38. The other live went for about half an hour. Super chats have been super, super late tonight, so I'm not sure that continuing doing the live is going to be beneficial. So I might call it here. I do know that I'll be back tomorrow night for the Book of Boba Fett review and discussion. So if you guys want to join me for that, and then Thursday night, of course, there's the first reaction video to Prodigy, A Moral Star Part 2. That'll be at 10. So the next 2 nights are going to have 10 p.m. Lives as well. So I think I'll save some of this Kraken for that. And but yeah, I think I'm going to call it for the live right now. But thank you guys for tuning in and watching. As always, you are awesome. The pug is also awesome. She snores. So anywho. Joseph Cole, $2. Have a good night, Cap. Thank you. A good night cap and a nightcap. That's funny. Preston M, $5 with cheers. Thank you so much, Preston. Squadrons first. Good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll super chat you Friday. Thank you very much, Squadron Course. Nice to see you again, Cap. Have a great night. You two's are access, and again, my apologies. I'm doing everything I can in that regard to get you great content that has been filmed and fucking not edited. But I'm trying. Anyway, have yourselves a good night, guys. I will catch you guys later.